Good morning, everyone. How are we doing? Nib Wars, 33 months of subbing. Two hands of blue, 19 months of subbing. Let's go. It's two hands of blue what you get when you clean your fountain pens or ink your fountain pens. Let's go. Hey, I matched the cheerleaders today. Craig and Ariana. Go team. Go team. Go team Craig and Ariana. What are they, the Spartans? Yeah, the Spartans. Thank you, Craig and Ariana. Thank you, Nib Wars and Two Hands of Blue. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's doing well this morning. We having a good day so far? Good afternoon, good morning, happy time zone. How are we? Go team. Also, the Go team. Great band. So, how we doing? Happy hump day. God, is it Wednesday already? I'm thrown off when I don't record the podcast. So, I didn't do podcast prep yesterday. And I'm not recording live this morning. Does that mean the podcast is up? I haven't seen a link, but they usually send it out between now and noonish. Oh, well, I lied. 2 minutes ago it came up. I just pulled it up. It's up. So refresh your feeds. Techo Kaigi time. Let's go. Let's see here. Yeah, this is a new thing for me. So we're gonna experiment with this concept today. And I'm very, very much looking forward to it. And so we'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, podcast is up. I had to wake my friend Jeffrey Abbott, who writes for the Pen Addict, up this morning. He forgot to send me his article, so I might need to edit an article and get it live on the blog today. But I'll probably just save that afterwards. So we did that. Little dark, little shady today with my hat. Need to maybe adjust the lighting for a little hat lighting today. We went relax, comfy mode today. So hope y'all are having a comfy mode too. Good morning. Good morning. Before I get started, just breaking down the Hobonichi. I did work this morning on making one of those landing page link pages for me. So I put this out on Twitter because I don't know how long Twitter is going to be there. So we have this landing page. So I found this platform, the OMG LOL, which I love. So for $5 a year, well, I guess it's going up next year. I paid $5 for it. Next year, it's going up to $20 a year, which is still worth it. I can make this landing page, and there's all kinds of other stuff that you can do to it. So this is where you can find me online. I just edited this page this morning, so I'll spend some time later. There's doing some other things with this. I'm not sure if I like the gradient switching of it here, but this is what it looks like real quick for y'all who aren't going to click links on your mobile devices. RDJ June, 9 months of subbing. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Good morning there, Lenny, JD Lady. How are y'all? Miss G's, Crafties, Tess. Everyone, hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Country Girl Plans. Love you all. Thank you all for being here. So we have basically a landing page, and I can keep editing this as I go different places. Who knows what's going to happen with Twitter? It's certainly the people I follow, it's dying off pretty rapidly, which rightfully so, probably. Take down knock site reminder. Thank you, Get Composted. I did turn off the inventory. I set all the inventory to 0 this weekend. So yeah, I need to break all the links on the back end stuff. So yeah, my Twitter has gotten so boring. Yeah, it's pretty inactive. So sad. My blog is blocked by your work's internet. That is super strange. Of all the places, you almost have to block that directly. I don't know what they could be blocking, Squarespace as a host or something like that. That's crazy. So yeah, that's pretty wild. So anyway, it's just Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, stuff you all know. I am starting to really get active on micro.blog. I really like that platform. I've obviously liked it from the beginning. I just hadn't been using it that much. So, I have a Mastodon account. I'm not sweating it too much. I'm not trying to overthink all of this. If Twitter goes away, that's actually probably somewhat of a relief. Which that's a whole thing. It's blocked for online communities. That's funny. Hey, at least we're an online community. So anyway, I should probably do like a little command here for bio or something like that. Actually, let me do that while I'm thinking about it. Or I know we have the about. Maybe that's what I should edit this for, the about command. But it's really nothing there that you don't know already. I'm not hanging out in secret places. I'm pretty boring, and like my social media usage, like as Twitter kind of like evaporates, like my need for it or my desire to like go on it is evaporating too. And having these more direct personal connections, like with streaming and blogging, has always been my thing anyway. So let me update this command real quick. What do we have? About, let's see here. Edit. Oh, that's about. Sorry. Email notification link is down. All right, that works. Chad, 10 months of subbing. Let's go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Podcast episode hit my phone. Yeah, I just saw it came up, so that's good. That is good. All right. So back to it. So yeah, messed around with that this morning, and that's kind of what I've been working on. But really, I want to work on me personally and my notebook and my planning and my journaling and all that stuff we like to talk about here. So that's what we're going to work on today. Boo you, good morning. I just had the chattiest exterminator come to the door. Like, is your regular exterminator or just someone like trying to sell you service? My dog has bit our exterminator before. That's cool. Toby being a bad boy. So Toby's not in here today because my wife is home. Just doing his regular check. Yeah. Ours is pretty chatty. So what else is going on before we dig into the planner for this year? I know Toby did a Bork. That boy. Toby usually doesn't get freaked out by storms. We had a big storm. Anyone else in the south? I don't know if Greg's here. We had a hell of a storm come through this morning, and it just wrapped up really about an hour ago. Toby was a little scared. Like he went back, like it was just me. The storm was bad enough that my wife drove the kids to school, and my daughter was like, "Yes, please." Like she normally drives them to school. She's like, If you killed things for a living, you need to chat to people too. I don't know what that means. Oh, bugs. Yeah, true. Good point. So, yeah, Brooks is getting it now, so it moved through us. It was nasty. Toby does not freak out on storms. He like went and hid in the bedroom. Like he just balled up on the couch in the bedroom. Like I'm sitting here, he's sitting next to me. He just got up and ran into the bedroom for no reason. And then I went and got him out of there, sat with him for a while. Then he got up and ran back in here, sat on the couch in here while I'm still out there. And I was like, dude, I've never seen you like I've never seen him get freaked out. So, but yeah, like it was so bad during school carpool time, or my daughter would normally drive to school, that my wife took him. I'm like, yeah, that's a great idea. All right, what is this, Laura Learning? Oh, the postal logos. That's pretty cool. Logos of I like logos. All right, so let's get into this today. We're pretty free schedule-wise, so if y'all want to talk about anything as we're going today, feel free to drop in. I don't have a hard stop today or anything like that. I'm doing this, then going to ship. So I'm pretty open as far as schedule goes, but I wanted to, even though we've already talked about the planners I'm going to use for 2023, I want to look back on my Hobonichi and figure out why I liked it, where I fell off, Um, 3 new sailors dropped on my Instagram feed. You'll have to share them with me. I mean, as soon as the sun, rotates once, there's 3 new sailors appear. I think it's the magic. So, let's start this off by what is a Techo Kaigi. For those who don't know, it is basically a review and an idea of thinking about your planners for the year, what you chose to use and why you used it, how did it work out for you, the pros and cons type of situation, and in my case, why I'm switching into something else for the next year. So it's a way to think about your planners, and yeah, how it went. So I'm gonna put a couple links in there in the chat for you to read about it. One from our friend April at the Stationery Cafe. I either learned this from April or from Toasty Treat. I'm gonna pull up that link. I'll look at that later. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we'll have to look at that. So there's a couple links. Kaigi with a hard G, like in girl. Didn't I say? Is that I'm saying it? What just happened? When I said y'all could distract me today, it wasn't a cue for Sergeant Story to drop 25 gifted subs in here. Sergeant Story, thank you so much. I feel like I don't deserve this. Like, this is so awesome. I really, really appreciate this. Y'all give a shout out to Sergeant Story. Like, I've been like a little bit emo today in a positive way. Like, for me, emo can be positive. So it's not going to take much for me to get emotional today, but, yeah. I just seeing the positivity around the community and just the awesome people in the community. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It's super kind, and that's like the goal I have here, right? Is just like keeping that kindness going and, lending an ear, being empathetic, respecting others, respecting all people in one spot, and that y'all are here along for the ride. It really, it's a real positive thing in my life, and I hope it is for y'all too. And Sergeant Story, I appreciate the kindness, like I really do. It's really, really good. Emo in a positive way. I guess you could be emo in a negative way, right? But yeah, I get emotional, but sometimes it's because I get really emotional, like happy, like emotional, like happy things like make me like teary, right? Like you can see here, right? So yeah, like emo is not necessarily like a sad thing. Oh, and then so Sergeant Story with the gifted subs. Oh, by the way, Sergeant Story is gonna subscribe for 6 months too. Yeah, whatever, no big deal. But yeah, thank you so much. It's a legit good community. It's an important community. Whoa, sorry. It's an important community for me, given this, the world, right? To be able to like share this type of stuff with each other, right? And support each other and understand each other. And yeah, it's cool. It's super cool. All right, I got those links, Toasty. So yes, thank you, Sergeant Story, for being part of this little journey we're all on. I've seen a lot of positivity here in the past day or two. And I mean, I always see it, but like, it's cool when it crops up all the time. So yeah. I don't know. I don't have any more words. I don't know what I was saying. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. I meant not Kaigi. Oh, Kaigi. Techo Kaigi. Right? Italene? Thank you. I see. Kaigi. Techo Kaigi. Yes. Thank you for y'all can always like correct me like on pronunciation stuff. Like I do take that, even though we joke about how like I can't say things. I do want to get things right. Right? I don't do it as like a joke. So I do always appreciate y'all. I want to just try to represent the language well, even though like it is funny how sometimes I literally can't pronounce things, but it's pen. Right? Clearly. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So now I have to say it Kaigi. Techo Kaigi. All right. So starting story got me all flummoxed now. Pin for sure. Yeah. Level 7 hype train. What? I didn't even notice that. That is awesome. Again, if you got a gifted sub from Sergeant Story, give him a shout out. Give him a thanks. Check out your fun new emotes. You need an audio button to play whenever a foreign word comes up. Yeah. A lot of it, honestly, a lot of it with the language is just quickness and pace when you're doing something live, right? So, like you tend not to think as clearly, at least I do, when you're doing things live, and sometimes you just see word, say word, and it doesn't work, right? So I appreciate the feedback. What's up, Momo Crafting? Have you seen the new special editions from the Good Blue coming out Friday? I don't even know what the Good Blue is. So let's look at these while I collect myself here before we break out this notebook. We'll look at these sailors. Hype train success. Question: I have a Yongxing 699 fountain pen, vacuum filling, great pen, terrible nib. Would you have a suggestion for a replacement nib? Does anyone know if that nib is swappable with anything? Ali Mall. Flex pen lovers from the UK. It's not Blue Do, right? It's the different. Blue Do was from like Singapore or Malaysia or something like that. Do you have one thing that you're looking for in 20,230? Yes, my cryogenically unfrozen brain will be super ready to roll on the next Sailor release in 2230. That will be like, I think that's how many Sailor every year Sailor tries to release the number of pins that matches the year. So in 2230, they're gonna have that's a big release schedule for Sailor. Do you have one thing you're looking forward to in 2023? Probably a little bit more travel. I mean, that's probably the easiest answer for me is getting out on the road a little bit more. I can't do it too much, right? Just with family and responsibilities and life. Like I can't just be on the road every weekend. God, my hat's bugging me. But yeah, just traveling a little bit more, right? A few times more. Like I was on the road, well, twice in the car, once in flight. So we'll probably have a few more flights this year. Not with that attitude. Yeah. A pilot would be celebrating their 2229 anniversary in 2230. Exactly right. So yeah, I think just seeing more people, getting more travel. Okay, all right. So let's hit these links real quick. I told y'all I could be distracted today. We got plenty of time to do whatever we need today. Hey, that's my hand. All right. Oh, Den's pens. I've actually at least heard of Den's pens. So Brooks is involved in this. Great. Thanks, Brooks. No wonder you had the link so hot and ready. We're super excited to announce we've been working with Dennis Hum of Den's Pen and Jonathan Brooks of Carolina Pen Company to bring you a very special collab collection. Drops Friday. Some really awesome material, Jonathan. I really like this one. So what's the nib? So y'all have to go read this. I'm not familiar with the nibs. That's a wild section. I kind of dig it. Okay, so it's got like the Yovo Flexi long slit nibs, right? Just signed up for the new California Pin Show. Oh, you're going to make me go, aren't you? Oh, look at that one. It's orange. Is that feed orange too? And that section, like... I kind of like that. It's a weird look, right? Like, that's not something I would expect from a design. Oh, the feed is white and it takes the color of the ink. I see. Yeah, this is not... So the one reason I like this, it's not a design I would expect with this huge chunk of metal coming out the middle of these acrylics, and especially like a knurled metal like that. And then also the metal, if you see on the top there, it's got a flat side, like a roll stop side. The whole, it lines in with the acrylic. This is kind of detailed. It's a little complicated for what's normally what we think is a basic pen or a pen design. That's pretty sick. The more I look at it, the more I like it as something different and unique, right? It's certainly not going to be for everybody. But I see now the clear feed here. So it has taken on the color of the ink in the orange pen, which you can see right there. That's wild. I believe Good Blue make their own nibs and feeds. Really? Because that looks like the stock. I mean, I could be wrong. I have no idea, but that nib looks like the standard Flexi Yovo-y looking nib, doesn't it? Or no? Or nudies. Maybe they do make them all. Am I not following that? Hey, look, they follow me. I'm going to follow back. We make CNC machine fountain pens with flex nibs. Yeah, I'm not sure they're making these flex nibs, are they? I don't know that I have the time to dig into these nibs. But based on that first Instagram post, that looks like a stock nib. Yeah, general. Let's pick a nib here. I like these styles though. Sorry, I'm totally distracted here. So it sounds like they make their own feed. It says our feed and our fine flex nib. So yeah. Oh, well, here we go. So the components match the Yovos, but they say they make their own nibs and feeds. So yeah, there you go. There you go. Hey, Mama Itza. Yeah, the blue do different from this is it's okay for what it is. Do not distract me more, Sergeant Story. I like the design of these pens. This looks something I would like as far as like design elements. So that's pretty interesting. Okay. All right. Woof. All right. So I don't know if y'all said anything in the chat, but yeah, looks good. It does look. I mean, they say that they make their own nibs and feeds, so that's pretty cool. I'll have to check these out. I like the metal with the acrylic style as opposed to like the metal on metal, like either like brass and aluminum. Like I love that style, but like for something different, I do like Jonathan's collaboration here. Like that's pretty cool. All right, that's that. All right, let's look at these sailors real quick. These are really pretty like pastel looking sailors. I volunteer as a tribute for that Flex Nib review if you need written. Nice. Can you decide what metal? Yeah, I didn't look. That's something like that's on my radar now. It's like I need to look at that a little bit more because that seemed to be pretty cool. I just love the color of this toasty treat. I like the three color, like the red, like the minty and the red, white, and blue, but like the pastel-y looking. So it's like pink, minty, and a very sky blue and purple. I love these. These are super pretty. So umbrellas on the nibs. You can kind of see them. You probably can't see them on the screen if you're watching through Twitch because I can barely see them. Step down is too steep on those sections. They look very large. At least the section looks long, so I might be able to clear it. But yeah, that would be something I would question, right? Like that would be something I'd want to inspect for myself. Totally agree. These are really pretty. Is this a store exclusive? Is this what you were? I missed your. Oh, oh, and it comes with inks. I think the colors are really pretty. So yeah, I keep seeing which 1911 L's on sale on Slack, and I keep selling stuff. I don't need an L, but maybe I do. I mean, I think it's the only 1911 L I own. It's just kind of dope. All right, then this is from Ancora. So if you're not familiar with Ancora, Ancora is like Sailor's like premium storefront. So it's like their main upscale physical storefront. So you're gonna get like the serious stuff. I love the shape of this book. I don't know what that name means. Mobius Red, thank you for the 4 months of subbing. Appreciate you. So let's get a closer look at this pen. But I'm enamored by the notebook. I love the rectangular notebooks. I mean, obviously, this is what I'm switching to next year or now. The gold is an Ancora exclusive, and there's a silver version available on Amazon Japan. Okay. Like legit, I just want the notebook. That's really pretty. So it's got like a shooting star type of theme. Oh, look at that nib. Oh, and the section's translucent and sparkles. There's a lot going on with this pen. In a good way. In a sailor good way. Man, that's wild. How many of these were made? Purple Cosmos would still be the whale. I would think you could find a Purple Cosmos at some point. Dark purple. Is this pen purple, not black? It looks black. I like the purple ink though. Ah, that's real pretty. Yeah, the pen's black. But it does have like the light, what are the lighthouse finials? Clear, or, color, translucent, clear. Really pretty. The only thing I don't love about the pen is the price. Yeah, this one I didn't even look at. Does it have it on here? Oh, is this the price? That doesn't seem bad at all. Oof. Yeah, that doesn't seem bad at all. Pro Gear Slim only. All right. Cool. All right. That looked pretty cool. All right, let me do something here real quick. Sorry. We saw someone in there. We saw a thing there. Had to handle. All right. I wonder if the design would wear off that pen. Probably eventually. Like it looked raised, right? So I think even like my Milky Way Namiki, at some point with a lot of use, I would think you would start to see some wear. A lot cheaper than U.S. exclusive sailors. Yeah, I'm surprised to seeing that from Ancora. All right. Y'all ready to talk? Y'all ready to break down Brad's failure 2022? That's what we should have called this. Brad fails 2022. Shocking. So I think the only planner I've successfully made it through the year on is the William Hanna with the layout that I like, right? And we'll talk about that more. And the layout's generally similar to this, but just this is broader. So, So I went from, oh, this planner really matches what I've got. I'm so matchy, y'all. Look at this. Just scooching this out the way. My lighting seems weird today. Apologies. The crab mat. The crab mat. We're giving away one of the crab mats on the blog, so go check that out. Check my lighting here. The lighting's bothering me today. Seems right. All right. So before switching into the cousin, I used 2-page per week planners. Basically, the left side had each day down a column: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't have one of those sheets here. So I had a whole A5 width for 7 days. And then the opposite page would just be blank for notes, right? Great layout, my William Hanna. That's what I use the most. Loving the matchy. I know this, God, it's so good. It's like, this is the collaboration. Hobonichi really needs a SMAN collaboration is what they need. So I liked the William Hanna layout. A5, it had enough in the daytime columns for me to get what I wanted in there, and enough room on the right hand to explore. Like if I needed to add things for the week, notes, I would in the William Hanna, I would take like meeting notes in there, things like that if I had a meeting, like if I'm talking to Brian and Smoke. So I switched to the Hobonichi cousin to do a 1-page per day planner instead of a 2-page per week planner. So what I liked about this cousin was the layout. This calendar page I never used. The monthly calendar page, which I was looking for yesterday. Look, Toasty Treat B-Day. Why am I not keeping track of your birthday in here? Just kidding. So this calendar that I was looking for yesterday in my plotter, like I didn't really use it here, but I could have used this yesterday, right? Then we go into, okay, they have like a weekly layout. And this actually worked out well for me. So I'm a little bit tentative going through every page on here, but I kind of want to, just to kind of revisit like some of the things that went well here. So like this layout with the 7, like the time frame, the time blocking, right? This was my general, hey, I could look at my week and say, this is where I have fixed time things, right? So here's a good like work week, right? So this was how I would time block. My birthday's August 12th. That one's easy to remember because mine's the 21st. So that we could do that. We can remember that one. So yeah, this would be a good visual for the week to time block to say, I can't do something here, but here's the window where I do have the time to do the thing, right? So this was mostly work stuff and then like some personal stuff. Like this was when I was coaching kids basketball. I had 1, 2, 3, 4 basketball, 3 practices and a game, like stuff like that. I would block that out so I know I couldn't play pickleball those nights. But then like my days, my work stuff, Monday would always kind of look like this. Lots of busy work, right? Monday's my busy work, catch up on all the paperwork day. Tuesday, we get into writing, streaming, and then podcasting, and then more writing, more streaming, shipping, things like that. All right. So these pages worked pretty well for me. I did like the look of these from a big picture. So what do you use the daily time spots for then? I will show you. So like this is pretty good. I was good at filling these out just in my general blocks of time every week. You getting that, Brad? I don't see you writing our birthdays down. Yours is the 12th of August. You're a Leo. Grr. So yeah, like I did good. Oh, look at that shipping department. What was I shipping then? When is this? January, February, beginning of February. What did I must have had something important to ship back then. I only write toasties down. Why the hell did I write your birthday down? We actually, you know what? You know why I wrote your birthday down? Because we were probably doing this, and I was on that page, and you probably said, "Oh, it's my birthday," and I wrote it down. Yeah, exactly, because you told me to. I guarantee that's what happened. I guarantee that's what happened. So yeah, so this just goes on and on. We're not going to flip through every page, but like I did really good. Like I really enjoyed these pages for the visuals, right? And like some weeks I skipped clearly. So some weeks if I get into Wednesday and I haven't put this down, like I will skip it, which sometimes I just forget. So I did try to use a different pen every week. I do recall that. So yeah, so we did a bunch of weeks. So for the Hobonichi, this is great. I really do like this layout. It gives me a good visual. So keeping this in mind as we talk about your niche is missing stickers and washi tape, well, we get a little bit of that later. So as we go through it here. So let's jump ahead. So I kind of petered out on this notebook on this planner in August, and we'll talk about why as we get there. But that was pretty much it. My bookmark was right there, where I just kind of like over the summer. This was when I was getting ready to travel to San Francisco and just kind of like stopped. Like I don't know that I have an exact reason. So we did good right up till August. So here was my January 1st, what I wrote on this page. The things that are important to me. Have fun. Be true to yourself. Don't yuck others yum. Don't argue on the internet. Spread the love. Like, that's pretty good. That's pretty good words to live by right there. Like, I can't argue with any of that, right? So that was the plan going into January. So we started messing around in January. So to answer kind of Rattler Jen's question, every day on these Techos, they would have, so like this block right here, this rectangle, is the daily times broken down. Like I would transfer like whatever is on this page here for Monday, I would transfer this block over into here, right? And then separately, I would just write notes. Like this one, I was trying to find my Lamy 2000 and I couldn't find it, so I was writing about that. Then I wrote down like the pen and nib. I always, on every day that I did this, even if I didn't write a bunch, I would write down the pen and the ink or the nib. And then sometimes I wrote little quotes of a song I might have been listening to, which actually I miss doing that. MCs is crabs in a barrel past the Old Bay. Wow. MF Doom about to eat some MCs. So that's what we wrote there. So MCs is crabs in a barrel past the Old Bay. He's about to get some noms on. Right? We checked the Wolves game right here. Wolves are not doing well this season, chat. It is not good. So that's kind of how every day was. So we'd have our daily little block again, like, hey, today's schedule stuff right here. And this one was as simple as just writing down work. Today, this is my work thing, and then I had a meeting in the afternoon. So then I would write different things that happened during the day. Something about meal prep. Used 2 different inks here, wrote them both down, stuff like that. So this is kind of how most of my days looked. Hashtag productivity mother trucker. It's a good hashtag. Hashtag productivity mother trucker. So here's a life story. So much anxiety, so little time. Accurate. Real accuracy in this book so far. So this is like a page, like I probably need to go back and read this. So 2022 year of the reboot. I don't think I succeeded in that. Talking about work-life balances. senses of impending doom. Y'all are really getting the deets here. So this was when I was talking about, I don't know if y'all remember, it was either in the podcast or on Twitter or something, we were talking about focus modes, right? And how I could use focus modes like in my phone to like try to help with that stuff. Thursday is the new Monday. Seems good. You know, I'm a real genius in this way. So the sports ball day, right? Big sports ball day, right? So yeah, this is kind of how it went on and on and on. So, you know, little sketch. I threw there's some washi there with a little pencil sketch I made. So just cut it out, tore it out of wherever I drew it from. If it was just like a blank sheet of paper, throw it in the book, right? COVID. I don't know why I wrote that. I never had COVID, but maybe that was one of the 2 times my son did. Oh yeah, Tyler stayed home sick, and it's COVID. So like, I do need to check back on this because I have a whole section here for stream notes, and it says, "What are my goals? Education, entertainment, and fun." Right. So yeah, this was talking about like breaking news and getting all that stuff done in like the pen world, and how I'm not like the breaking news guy. Like I'm not a journalist conversation. I remember that. So that was me just having like a little brainstorm on what I think about that kind of stuff. So this is probably good for me to kind of go back and just kind of read some of these notes as remember. Sometimes we just doodle, right? Sometimes we just do that. I want to do more of just this on stream this year. No emergency podcast, yeah. Monster shipping department day. Oh, you know what that was? I think that was when that was one of the knock wind downs, maybe. All right. So yeah, you can see my days are pretty similar, like every day. This is like the coffee that I got one time, you know, and put in one of the coffees that I like, so I'll put in the information there. Spoke pen Model 2 prototype testing. I have a spoke box I need to open. I think we might have some new pens. We might do that today if I get around to it. I think I might have some of the new shapes that I need to test out. So yeah. So we're just doing different things. You know, pretty consistent for the first part of the year. I can't draw those little wave patterns. Like I haven't sat down to figure out how to draw those waves, you know, those little Japanese wave patterns. So yeah, this is pretty much what my Hobonichi look like. It looks really good. Like I really like how I use this. So then I had like complete note sheets. Like in this one I did like the little window thing because I wanted it for this day. But I had stuff on the back here too, where this one there was nothing behind it, so I just like locked it down. But this one has, what do y'all call this? There's some window name. Is the bottom of each page a pen and ink tracker? Yes. So every day I put that on there. I did do good with the Hobonichi right up till August. So sometimes it would just be like something basic like this, Naperville, and then sometimes I would like talk more about, hey, what am I seeing here? Is this good, bad, indifferent? You know, whatever, if I have like extra thoughts. But sometimes it's just a basic little thing. So let's see here. So I'm just gonna flip through this, see how I go. But y'all can see like I'm pretty consistent. Like once I have a format, I kind of stick with the format. So how was this a fail, Brad? Well, I'll show you. Well, because it ends abruptly in August. Like I did really good. Like no, I'm giving myself credit. Like I am giving myself credit, Slumlord Studio. So yeah, like you know, it looks pretty good. It's super consistent on where's Annabelle? Leclerc P1, Sainz Pring 2, go off Ferrari, Bahrain. So this was I'm even doing the weekends on this stuff, right? So look, I still can't do the waves. I need to figure out how to do the waves. Does anyone have the waves should be easy, and I can't do the waves. I need a tutorial on the Japanese wave fan logo thing. Look at that. That's a lot of writing. Oh, is this Cheerio Water Bus? Yeah, that's Cheerio Water Bus. I noticed that one. Oh, so this was from y'all. This was from Stream One Day. This was the new emotes list. Smand, ink emote, swatch request, throw it. We never did that. Chair emote, animated spinning. Look at this. We delivered. I love the test patterns you do with the ink tracking. That's one of my really common things to do. Credit card swipe. Ooh, we didn't do that one. Nib writing animation. We got that one. Journal opening, ink filling, Toby sleeping. We did pretty good on that list. Ooh, what nib is this? This is the needlepoint Esterbrook. Look how good this is. I need to ink that back up. That's some good writing there. Nice. So then we have first missed a few days in April. Not a big deal. Oh, this is where I wrecked my vacation. This is where I wrote on the wrong days, chat. So this is where we had a planner disaster. This is everyone's planning nightmare. Is I wrote for a week straight on the wrong days. Whoops. There must have been some vacation in here. I forget the whole story, but you can see I screwed this whole thing up. Rip. Ah, that nib is so good. That's the Kirk Spear needlepoint. I need to ink that back up. Man, that was a great podcast episode. Yeah, it just happened. It's one of those things that just up and happened. Gold medals. We talk about all our pickleball W's in here. These are these fancy stickers that I got that I still don't really use because you can't really write on them. I still have them sitting right here. Just pull the pin now. You know you're gonna ink it up again. I still have CY's nib for CY's new Techo nib for the Esterbrook's that I haven't inked up yet. So that'll be the next one I ink up. So I still have these stickers, but I hadn't had a great use for them. But it's such a great product. What is this nib? Okay. So this is the nib I got Kirk to do for my Lamy Safari. This is stupid. Look how good that is. Sometimes I impress myself with my handwriting. I smudged it, but look at that. Man, that's nice. Look at that. Look at that. Cheerio water bus again. I probably need to shake that bottle. Do you ever worry about some of the ink bottles in your chat? Love your handwriting. Are you an architect? No, I just like pens and nibs and like to write really nice. But I did used to have a real architecture style handwriting. Do any of y'all feel the need to just go shake the ink bottles in your closets of doom? I feel like I need to go shake my Cheerio water bus. All right, so where are we at? We're into May. We're still cranking pretty good. Look at that. I got a whole task list down here. Question, the journaler's nib is wider on the downstroke yet? No, right, why would a journaler ever want a wider downstroke? Because it's not overly wide. It's a stub. It's essentially a stub nib. So it's a great writing nib for me. So yeah, for stub nibs, it works really, really well. I'll find one in here for you. Brad assumes we all have closets of doom. I do. Yep, it's just a given. There's an orange. Oh, this is when I was doing the Opus. This is the Opus 88 day. So this is the Pen Addict. When I first got receipt of the Opus 88 Halo, and I did a Feels Good Man on that one to get those in. So I did a Feels Good Man. What ink is this? Oh, this is a Secure Pigment Micron Orange. Really killer orange ink. See, even before I knew what I wrote down here, basically the wider nature of the journal or any stub is just more forgiving. No. Nope. It's, you got to think of it as like a squared off tip. It's not a round tipping nib. It's a squared off nib. I'll see if I can find some handwriting in here. Probably somewhere. Gravitas Prototype. Nice. Oh, and this is the Kaveco EF Premium nib. That was pretty good. It's a postcard. Someone sent me a postcard. I put that in there because it was a neat postcard. Lots of pencil. Oh, this was pencil week apparently. So sometimes I'll do like a little theme in my books. So this week I did pencil week. So Blackwing 530. Oh, this was where I was. This was one of my failed little shenanigans I had on the stream. I'm gonna use the 530 until I wear it out, and it lasted like a week. A pencil's probably still sitting around here somewhere. You remember that one? I wrote the date on the 530 barrel. I was like, I'm just gonna use this pencil until it's all gone. Fail. So this is a 1.1 stub nib. This is probably not a good representation. It's hard to see. But it makes my blocky handwriting more blockier. I'm sure I probably already passed it or had some journal or writing in here somewhere. So I don't know if y'all have noticed, we're starting to get a little bit lighter on these pages, huh? So where are we at? We're in June now. Not quite the depth of content on the pages. Vacation, look. So this is where I went and vacationed the pages. After the last kerfuffle, I vacationed the pages. And then we got back from vacation in July. And then we started going. Some handwriting, some copied a poem. So then we just kind of petered out, chat. We just kind of, the one time you have time for all your thoughts and it's blank, yeah, I didn't want to think about it. So then, like, we got, like, right to August, like, basically end of July, August, and then, oh, I pretended to do something here a couple times in August. We skipped like a couple weeks. We got back into some notes here, and then we were just kind of hit or miss. Random stuff, and that's a wrap. So, what happened at the beginning of August? I don't know. Kids went back to school. My daughter turned 16, started driving, so I was probably stressed a lot. Then I started, then all the pen shows started. Then the San Francisco pen show started. And then that was it. Like the last entry was like a half-baked entry on August 18th. Where was it? August 18th. Just kind of fell off the wagon. Part of it was by the time we got to about this week, which was San Francisco Pen Show week, I came home with this. So we came home with something a little bit different right around this time. Yep, when did you get the plotter? Right about here. So yeah. So and that's all the features that I didn't ever use any of the notes sections in the back. I had my writing board here. I just ordered the little Animal Crossing writing board to use when I was using this. In case I usually kept like a different blotter paper in here. And yeah, other notes. So yeah. So yeah, but the plotter is not used as a journal, right? Right. So that's 2022. It went pretty well. The Cousin's a great product. I would highly recommend this if you like this type of one page per day layout. It's not really overwhelming, right? I used it for lots of things, lots of different things. I felt like pretty good about it, just in general usage on how I use it. Right until I didn't, and I don't know that that's not a Cousin failing, right? It's a me failing. But I don't really feel that it failed. Like I feel like I gave it a fair shake and I liked it. This was better than any of the smaller Techos. I liked this better. I like this A5 size better to give me more space. And I think it worked pretty well for that. Vacation. Vacation. So, definitely lots of pros here. I like the layout. I like the space. I don't really have any cons other than feeling like I had to fill in every day, which you don't have to, right? Necessarily. Which I kind of got over that a little bit. See if I have any journal or nib writing offhand. Probably can't find it. So yeah, I say pretty good, and actually probably want to go back and look at some of this a little bit more. So I'll keep this. I'll keep the cover. I need to look through these notes and see anything I need to keep here. So going into next year, we've already started with our plan. And this you've seen. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. So this is what we're transitioning into this year. Going from the big all-in-one planner / journal-y type setup, let me put in my work stuff, my life stuff, and then just random thoughts in here, to having we're going back to like that William Hanna layout, right? Where I have like each day tracked on here, right? So the 7 days a week, space to write them in. But then normally, like in the William Hanna, it was like a bigger A5 sheet over here with just the days and then a blank sheet on the right. So my blank sheets are essentially like the next section here, right? So the middle section is just your blank sheet for notes and ideas and thoughts and things like that, right? I also have a to-do list tracker here for just random ideas that come in. And then yesterday we broke out the calendar, the monthly calendar, since it started in December. And I did go in and start to fill some of this out here for December, which is what I was looking for. This was actually pretty hard to write in at the beginning of the notebook with the rings in it. I should have written some of this outside of the notebook and then put it back in, but it's no big deal. I don't really care how it looks. So there you go. On top of this, we have a couple of things. So separate from even last year, the Hobonichi. Separate from that, we always keep one kind of A5-ish journal laying around just for random stuff. So this is my Masubi, the never-ending Masubi indigo denim. Hopefully it was negative, Crafty Becky. So we're mostly... my goal is to finish this this year so I can start a new notebook, because I've this one's been going for too long. Like I just haven't been using it like regularly. So I definitely have some work to do here. Stream ideas. Techo Kaigi. Right there. Home test said positive. Yikes. Well, hopefully you're not feeling bad, and hopefully you get past it soon. So this is another place where I stick stuff, right? Like that's what all this stuff back here is. It's stuff I need to like cut up, stick into my notebook somewhere. So this will take up a lot of this will take up some space in here when I go to finish it up. But like I need to finish like 20 or 30 more pages here and be done. So positive this morning, yuck. So I'm gonna keep this going until I finish it. Then I will always have like some type of journal type notebook just for more exploratory ideas. So like sometimes I just need to sit down and write. So that's some stuff I'm thinking about writing for refill this weekend. Like I just started writing this down. So and then we're gonna add in this for the journaling aspect, which y'all have seen. Like this is not new. So this is the small 5-year journal. Sergeant Story with the gifted sub to Crafty Becky. That is so sweet. Thank you so much, Sergeant Story. Crafty Becky, enjoy the sub. Enjoy the emotes. So I'm anxious to get this going. Super late today. Yeah, everything is going well. Everything is going well. So this is the 5-year Techo. So this is going to kind of replace some of the idea space. Sorry, one second. Some of the idea space over here, right? So, you know, I'll just write, like, I had like a COVID update when Tyler got sick. Like, you know, we'll have like these little notes here. And I ordered the A6 size on purpose. Oh, there's I've preemptively planned this. So we'll start this January 1st with these little notes here. So you just have one little block for notes, which you can use both sides of the page. What did we just say y'all decided for both the other side of the page? Because I'll probably just start here, but then I don't know what to do here. Maybe if I just have extra writing I need to do. So you'll be January 1st, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So they're all on the same page. So that will get started January 1st. Drawings and doodles, yeah, just random stuff. That's probably where I'll do like pen and ink tests. So like I'll write notes here and then probably just do like my pen information here. Right, just like I did these. Right? These little sections. Every day I wrote in the Hobonichi, I wrote down the pen and ink. So that was always at the bottom of every page. So that's probably what I'll do, because I like looking at that. So yeah, that was literally every day. Except that day. So yeah, that's probably what I'll do. All right, so I think it's time for this to come out of the box, right? So that's the plan for 2023, will be the plotter. And this. I think the large blank page was too much for a 5 year, so I decided on the Midori. Yeah, that's also why I did the small one, the A6 one, instead of an A5 size journal, right? So it's definitely smaller. So, yeah, let's take this out of the box now. It's almost time. So this is what we're using for 2023. Whoops, I grabbed the wrong stack. 2023 will be the plotter and the 5 year. And then I will always have some type of side notebook. I can't go full April where you have like a tower of 8 different journals and planners. Like, I think this is going to be a good combination. And then I'll add in a notebook. I'm holding that Life notebook, that really expensive Life notebook, to be my next just kind of everything journal. That's what I call these, like the commonplace style journal. That's what this is. So that goes there. All right. Any questions? I think we're good on that. We should do a giveaway of something. What's the name of your denim journal again? It's from Musubi, Musubi. It's crazy expensive, and it's great. And it's bank paper. The website is actually musu.bi. Yeah, someone will put most people will use like the daily thing they remember the most about the day, gratitude journal. I'm just going in open, not necessarily having a rule from the jump, but we'll see if I like stick to, hey, this is the best thing, or my main takeaway from the day or something like that. So that's the thing, it doesn't have to be very much, but you got to start it, right? That's the kicker, is starting it. Like, it's intimidating to think about, but it really just needs to be started. It didn't hurt that this one's Tamale River paper still. So that was definitely a key driver of my purchase to make sure I use that. Digital DAC, thank you for the follow. All right, let's figure out a giveaway. So yeah. So this will be, that's the stack. I'm no April. I'm no Penguins creative. I can hold the stack in one hand. Now, there'll be other stuff I experiment with, right? So I talk about all the time, like I have review products and review queue and things I'm testing, all kinds of stuff. Like I have stacks and stacks of stuff I use. But this is my personal stuff, right? This is like the thing that, hey, Brad's life lives in. Tasks, planning, journaling, writing, stuff like that. Yeah, Toasty also cannot hold the stack in one hand. I mean, maybe like this, and then it's like this. But like, this is enough, right? I need a seed case for your 5-year. I don't know that it'll fit in the A6. It might be too thick because there's not a lot of give in the seed A6. Like, it was made for the Hobonichi Techo, which is thinner than this. But we'll see. I kind of like the just keeping it loose, coverless, and destroying it over the years. It does. Oof, y'all are crazy. Tony says no. Tess says yes. I think. Can you actually zip it closed? I bet you can't. Can you zip it closed? I wouldn't think so. But I have one laying around. I could try it. But I really almost kind of don't want a cover on it. I want it to like continually like just beat me in the face with it. I think these help us with accountability, remembering you just need to write our journey. Sometimes I wonder why we do these things. Yeah, like you wonder, it's like why I do this, and then as the next day, you go, I can't not do this, and that's a lot of why I do what I do is because I can't do it. I can't not do it, right? Like I can't not do this, which is why I like it so much. All right, I keep saying I'm going to do a giveaway. Let's find something to give away. One of the keys, first things we need to do in January is reload the Icebox of Happiness. Like, it's got plenty of stuff in it. But I think we just need a reboot, especially on the pen side. So I'm going to let's look in the notebook side today, since we've been doing that a bunch. See if I have some interesting stuff. What can we give away here? All right, this is pretty sick. All right, we're going to do a giveaway here. Sorry, I'm trying to find the brand. Thought I knew the brand, but I don't. All right. Fun giveaway here. Y'all got any of those Spoke 04s to give away? I don't. But you know what? I need to go get the Spoke box and open it. I think we can do a Spoke unboxing. I think I might have the new pen shape in there to test out. So let's do this giveaway. So check this out. This is in the Icebox of Happiness. So someone sent me this stuff. I don't remember who. I don't remember when. Sent me these Star Wars notebooks. So they're grid, graph paper, Star Wars notebooks. And these stickers are dope. These sticker sheets. So I think let's do this. Let's put one of each sticker sheet in this notebook, one of each sticker sheet in this notebook, and pick 2 winners. What do y'all think? So we'll have 2 winners. So there's 2 types of sticker sheets. And then, so one person will win this, one person will win this. So you can, I'll let the first winner pick whether you want the BB-8 one or the Kylo Ren one. But the stickers are the same. All right, so let's do this. Are both notebooks grid? Yes. So they look like to be the identical notebooks. So they're both the same, kind of a gray grid, white page, gray grid. All right, give me 1 second to do this. So I'm going to give away, we'll pick 2 winners. So we'll pick one, and then once they confirm, we'll pick the second one. All right, here we go. Maybe. All right, giveaway is open, ! raffle. And I will be right back. I'm going to go grab this box that I have not opened yet from Spoke. Spoke Brian. Be right back. Chair spinnies. Sorry, let me rearrange. What do y'all got? You got 40 seconds left. 40 seconds left. Chatters. Brad, what kind of chair do you use? This is a Herman Miller something expensive. Yeah, it's a Embody, E-M-B-O-D-Y. I think it's a Herman Miller Embody. Let's see if I can confirm the name. Embody. Yeah, Slumberland bought one. They're crazy expensive, but it's crazy nice. It's got like a 14-year warranty or something like that. Yeah, Embody. It's a big honking chair, but it's been worth every penny. So yeah, like I stood in it like for half the day, and like I needed something nice. So yeah, mine is the Logitech model, which had better colors in it, but I think they're the same price as the standard one. All right, so let's pick the first winner here. It's your wife's and it saved her back. Nice. I'm really glad she liked it, because that's like no small expense. But like it is definitely one of those things that it was worth me spending money on. I've researched them for about a year, and this is the one I went with, and I was been very happy with it. All right, first winner, Blogwalda. You have won. You are a winner. You are a recent winner, right? Did you win like last week, 2 weeks ago? Oops, let me see. All right, so I'm gonna get you to pick. Do you want the BB-8 or Kylo Ren? So you get first choice. Do you want the gray one, the BB-8, or the red? First time winner, get out of town. Sweet. I was thinking it was more. Yay. All right. I'm gonna give you sushi session. BB-8. All right, got it. All right, y'all hang tight. I'm gonna pick a second winner from the same group. All right, so that is yours. All right, so Kylo Ren is going to Omaha Gaming Dad. I think you're a name changer. I think you've actually won before. Yes, no, maybe. Have we had this conversation? Omaha Gaming Dad, are you here? First time? New time? You know what? You'll both get sushi chefs. First time or other new winner, new name, other winner. Third, yes, I was thinking so. All right. So both of y'all email me, especially Blog Walda, since you know this, you don't know this yet. You email me hello@pinac.com with your shipping address. All right, cool. Got him. Got him. There we go. Let me put this with the other giveaway items. I think I'm shipping, should be able to ship some of this stuff today. The pen and the notebook that y'all won yesterday. All right. Cool. All right, anything we need to talk about before I open this box? Anything we need to cover? Let me set the, does that go there? Yeah, good enough. I didn't ink any new fountain pens yesterday. After the accidental spoke. We need a Closet of Doom stream in 2023. We can do that. We can do that. My Inkvent calendar came super fast. Looking forward to opening it starting tomorrow. Nice. God, is that December? Is tomorrow December? Wow. FC online show with one-offs now. Do we need to pull that up? Is it 11 something? So y'all can go hit the FC pen show. I do like looking at those stuff. I've never ordered anything from the show, and I'm not in the market right now, but that's always fun time. I always enjoy looking at it. If someone puts the link, I can pull it up. In the meantime, I'm going to open this box. Maybe. Saoli-san, 12 months of subbing. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing super well. Spoke update. I don't know. I'm opening a box right now, so let's find out. See, I'm opening this. And I think it might be a sample of the new pen shape. Or modified pen shape, not necessarily new. Updated pen shape is probably what I should say. This is not a new, completely new pen design, but it's a modification of an existing shape, I believe. What's wrong with this stupid box? See, I only get to see these things in drawings and in Brian's hands until I get them in. I never exactly know. Boxes with tabs are a good idea until you have to reopen them and you're taped over the tab. All right, I need a preview here. It's your Axle purple? Could be. I mean, there's always hope. Did you get an email yesterday, Tess, from a certain Kickstarter project? Oh, yeah. We have samples. Maybe. Because Mike is in the same boat as you. I've come to find out with the Hippo Noto. He got an email. All right, this is fresh. So this is a little bit of a spoke pen update. Okay, cool. It's pens. Year 4. All right, so here's the exciting one. I needed new titanium grips. So these are just our titanium grips. So this is not the exciting part. But this are our titanium grips that I needed a restocking of. So that was that. And then this looks to be the updated, the updated spoke pen Retractable spoke pen when? I don't know exactly. So these are some new spoke pen models we are playing around with for colors, shapes, styles. This new orange is like a fire orange. So that's orange, and this is red. So it's like a flame orange, yeah. So you can see the difference between the orange and the red. We've always talked about how orange is a tough anodize. Oh yeah, Mike got one. Dates. Hopefully next week. So, few little tweaks in the design. I left mine in the other room. I don't have my standard, the one I use all the time. Oh, I know. I think I know where it is. Just to give you a few, like, yeah, here we go. A few feature updates, if you will. So, a little bit shorter clip. A little bit rounded. Is this the one for the Energel? No, that's a completely different one. That's also coming soon. Little bit different finial on the top, right? So a little bit clip shape difference, right? A little design tweak in the middle, right? Same with the end. Finial, a little bit different, right? Some cool difference. Clip design has, since it's shorter, it just has the one opening instead of two, right? Since it's shorter. A little bit wider too. Still just as strong. Body grooves are not split anymore, right? So it's a few design tweaks here and there. I didn't get the mail, but apparently they're coming. So, and then wider groove grip here, so a little bit grippier. So there's the differences there. So just continuing to iterate here on this. So let's see all the colors we got here. So same magnetic cap. I mean, the new standard for a while, right? I mean, yeah, this will, yeah, this I guess you're saying, will this pen still be available? No, this is going to be the new. This will now take over from this model. All right, so that's orange. How is the name spelled? Spoke, S-P-O-K-E. Same grip diameter? That's a good question. It felt like it, but I could test it. It feels the same. It's got to be the same. It's got to be the same to fit in the like the same barrel shape. Yeah. So same grip diameter. Yeah. All right, so there's that. Let me just go through these and see what we got here. So then we have the black and silver with black clips, black finials. Ah, that new grip feels good. Yeah, that orange is like super fire. And here's the red and black. If y'all want to see any closer, just stop me because I'm just trying not to make a mess here. So then here's, yeah, the Vader. Black, red sleeve. These came out really good. Red cap. Are these going up for sale right away? No, I need the inventory of them, but Brian's working on them. This is planning on next week. So, like, really, really so. What's a sample well? What did I say? So these should be available next week, I believe. Are the sleeves interchangeable? Not by the end user. So they will not be hot swappable like the Icon. Price mod? I don't know. I mean, I don't have the final price. They might be a few bucks more, but it's going to be in the same ballpark. Blue. all black. Very cool. Thank you, Slumberland Studio. Yeah. Yeah, this orange and black is pretty hot too. It's the orange and black. And then the blue and silver. It's like my I like the all silver trims. I don't know why. But I might have to get one of these black ones this time for something different. Probably the orange one. But that looks sharp. Like, I like the all silvers. The new mid barrel accent is nice. Yeah, it just allowed us to like build the barrels a little bit different. Any purples this round? That's a great question. I haven't seen all the colors. You think I would know these things better. Kim with 11 months of sub, and thank you so much. Oh, slow down on this one. Oh yeah, which one? Which one do you want to see more? I'll go back. I don't care. And I can do closer uppers. And then the red and blue is always a popular combo. I really like these new finials. Nice. So these are all the spoke pin versions that fit the Unisigno DX refill. Orange with black cap and all black. Okay, I will get those out again. Yeah, so this is sweet. So this is the all gray and silver. It could be Dutch. It was very Dutch flag, right? Seemed like it. All right, so yeah, so I like, for some reason, like I don't know why, I just tend to gravitate towards these silver accessories. Yeah, this will be one of the most popular ones. I can tell you that right now. The gunmetal silver. Whoops, that didn't go there. Gunmetal silver, black and red, and then probably the orange. Like, those will just fly off the shelves. All right, you should do an orange and blue and sell them at the UF bookstore. I wouldn't be opposed to that. So what did you see? All black. McLaren pen. We could probably do that. I did that with the Icon, with the fountain pen. So here's the all black. So black finial, black clip, black sleeve. All these grips are titanium. Love the lime accent on my Icon. Yeah, I love the little hits of color. So that's the all black. Blurple Roadie. I do love me a Blurple Roadie. That needs a black grip. Yeah, kind of like these titanium grips though, but I do hear you. So this is the black and orange. That's mega sharp. This should be the one I steal. But I don't know if I can steal any of these yet. So yeah, cool. That should be the one you send me. Facts. So yeah, these look great. And that's not all, chat. That's all I have today. But I'll be getting a sample of a different pin shape as well. So this is the upgraded spoke pin. So I think they came out great. Super sharp. So I think these should be ready for sale next week. What's up, Mike? Black orange is the jam. It did come out good. Yeah, I think these should be ready next week. Brian, knowing how Brian rolls, he tends to like turn them up before they're actually physically in my hand. Like once he's physically made them, before they have physically arrived to me, he tends to turn them up in the store. So that could be this week, but I have a feeling it might be like Monday-ish. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, really cool. So yeah, I need to play around with these and see. Yeah, some new spoke colors. So there's the orange for those just arriving. The new orange is a really deep fire orange. So this is the spoke pin, basically version 2, right? Some design tweaks, right? Finial design tweak, clip design tweak, barrel design tweak, all of these things. So grip tweak. So can side can side cap engraving be done? Probably not. I mean, technically, yes. Like, I always say no to those requests because it opens up a can of worms. But probably not. Probably not. Fire. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Just popped in, look at all that. I know, right? They came out great. So yeah. Can I pick one? I probably have to go with the orange just because we haven't done this color before. I probably have to go with the orange. The silver finials have a stamp logo. Yes, so that's there. So when you see us do a silver finial, Brian has a stamp that he hand pounds all these. Yeah. So these are like a tap and die type of situation. And then he also does these too with the laser machine. So Brian does both of these logos. So this one's smashed in there with a die. And then these are laser etched by Brian on our laser machine. Laser printed looks bigger. Yeah, it is. It's definitely bigger. So that's a smaller little guy. Same as, that has continued through. I know that's not focusing well for you, but same little guy. Yeah, really cool. Tap and dies for throwing. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, the crush model. So then the laser model. All right. I think we're gonna wrap it there today, chat. Y'all got anything else for me? Hopefully I'll have some more spoke stuff next week, including a new, like an updated shape. How much were these? They should be around the same price as the existing ones, which I think is $69. They might be going up a few bucks, but not much. I'd have to look and see. But they're ballpark going to be the same price as the existing ones. Nice. Where's the rubber band? Oh well. All right. Let me not lose these in case I need to take some pictures of them. Oh, there's the rubber band. I think that's how much they are. Y'all act like I know my own business. Yep, and then like I said, we're gonna have an updated shape. Maybe for those of you who like the spoke pin but need a cap. Need a cap to be posted. So that's the one I'm testing. I need to test the refill for. So yeah, so that's the hint. The hint will be if you need a postable, basically like think of it more of like an extended roadie type of situation, like a full size roadie to where the cap will post. That's what we're working on. So I hope to see that soon. Brian has them in hand. We just got to wait for the get all the parts in for assembly. So to think of it like that, like a full size roadie with a cap that will sleeve in to the barrel. So you can imagine what this shape looks like. A little thinner top barrel, so the cap will drop down and click with our magnets. We'll click. All right. Let's go see what Eureka's up to. Brew Crew team in the house. Let me get over here. All right, so we'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Should we do a little little notebook collaging maybe tomorrow. We'll figure out what to do tomorrow. Maybe we'll get that, make a spoke pin and shake it upside down. Wait, could you take a spoke pin and shake it up like the existing, like the pin? Like that. Whoops. Got it? Was that attractive? I'm sure that looked great. Now I'm all hot and sweaty. We definitely need to end this stream. We're going to go see what Eureka's up to. My hands move that fast, I'd never leave the house. All right. Why are we still here, chat? Thank you. 10 a.m. tomorrow. I'll be back. We'll do some, I don't know, maybe